around the world, then up your block.
It's time for America to wake up!
No more bullshit.
This is it. It's a revolution.
This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Steve Warren. Ever get one of those voicemails where you really can't understand what the person is saying? Not surprisingly, someone received such a message from Riley Martin as Howard 100 News investigates.
Howard 100 News investigates.
Last Christmas, my guitar player bought me a cymbal from Riley. And at a point in time, I had taken a picture of it and posted it on Twitter. Riley saw the picture, contacted my guitar player, got my phone number, and I spent like 5 minutes talking to Riley on the phone that night. And apparently, he must still have it. And I don't know, maybe he had food poisoning the other night, but he definitely called me.
At first glance, the story is hard to believe. Justin Sittner's friend buying him a cymbal. Riley Martin calling Justin to discuss the cymbal. And then, 6 months later, a drunken voicemail on Justin's phone from Riley.
You're not listening to me. This is Riley Martin. And I was thinking of you. All right. You don't want to hear what I have to say, man. Oh, man. Fuck it, man. Just go away. But we love you.
What was your reaction when you played back that message?
Well, I mostly just started laughing because there's not much else you can do. You know what I love? I love that he says things like, the fuck out of my face. Clearly then followed by, we love you, man, and take care.
We have confirmed Riley keeps the phone numbers of anyone who buys a cymbal from him. And in this case, it appears he either dialed the wrong person or simply didn't know who he was dialing. All of this raising the question, why did Justin want a cymbal in the first place?
Oh, well, I've been immersed in the Stern Show universe since I was about 12. So anything having to do with the Stern Show just fascinates me, and I become obsessed. And me and my friend love the Riley Martin Show. So why wouldn't I love to have a cymbal in my house? Something for my wife to be slightly embarrassed of.
Justin, pondering whether or not to call Riley back, decided not to.
Go ahead, man. Stay out of the fuck out of my face. Whatever. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
John Lieberman, Howard 100 News.
Here's today's lineup. At 12 noon Eastern, it's a new Geek Time. And at 2 p.m. Eastern, it's the Jay Thomas Show on Howard 101.
We don't stop the clock for anyone.
Whoa. Stop the clock.
This is Howard 100 News.
A TV icon passed away recently, best known for a famous long-running sitcom. But he had a connection to The Stern Show, as you'll find out with this Howard 100 News Spotlight.
Howard 100 News Spotlight.
Sherman is surprisingly good at playing a girl. I'm shocked.
Stern Show segment producer Jason Kaplan looking at video of Howard Stern's pay-per-view special called New Year's Rotten Eve Pageant. Back in 1994, one of the skits involved Sherman Hemsley, who died at the age of 74. Most remember him from the hit TV series The Jeffersons, but Stern fans might remember him from this. A skit where Howard played Ted Danson in blackface and Sherman was Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi is a whole lot prettier after you drunk a couple of bottles of this here malt liquor.
Drink on, honey.
With every sip you get better and better, baby. Your snatch smell like a kingfish.
Oh, I didn't write that.
By the way, while we're listening to the audio of this, on the table is a picture of Aunt Jemima framed, 40, and fried chicken.
I hate blackface. I just can't get this shit off. Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga?
Well, first of all, Sherman's hilarious in this. I didn't remember that at all. He's really funny. Listen, this was right, again, to put it in context, this was right on the heels of Ted Danson wearing blackface to a Friars Club roast. Clearly, Howard is doing satire on how blatantly racist wearing blackface is to anywhere for a white guy. Is he hitting you over the head with it? Absolutely.
Honey, let me see your pussy. It am scary.
Oh,
dear. Come on, spread your legs. I'm going to pull down my pants. Come on, spread them wider. Spread.
Oh, Sherman Hemsley. Howard is fucking Sherman Hemsley right now. He's in his underwear. Sherman looked very comfortable with the position. It was funny. It was shocking, raw.
Howard Stern shaking things up, even back 18 years ago. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
Yeah, baby, yo, pussy and scary. I tell you that, boy.
The Howard 100 News Weekend Review kicks off at 7 p.m. Eastern. Then get set up for another weekend in sports by Scott Farrell with the Olympics, Major League Baseball, and much more starting at 8 p.m. Eastern on Howard 101.
Howard 100 News. We don't babble incoherently.
I'm not. Never mind.
Here's a plan for this first hot August weekend. Get a cool peek at a naked body or two on video or at the movies. And to help you decide, here's our man with all the skin, Mr. Skin.
Mr. Skin, Mr. Skin, MrSkin.com.
This is Mr. Skin from MrSkin.com with all the skinfo from the latest movies. Blasting into theaters this weekend, Caitlin Lee bears 3 fake fun bags, but Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel keep their real ones covered in the sci-fi remake Total Recall. But I could totally recall where you can see their 4 naked. Kate Beckinsale's a double agent, but to see her double bubbles, check out 1994's Uncovered. Kate wears granny panties and nothing else. That topless terrain is worth exploring. Jessica Biel also co-stars, and to get a look at her flying saucers in Full Moon, check out her unbelievable stripping scene in 2009's Powder Blue. That'll turn your little green man into an angry red planet. And check out the original 1990 film on Blu-ray to recall fond memories of Sharon Stone slipping a nip and Licia Naff presenting prosthetic boobs so nice they made them thrice. If you had 3 hands, they'd all be busy.
You make me wish I had 3 hands.
Well, I think you're doing just fine with 2.
I'm Mr. Skin for Howard 100 News, fast forwarding to the good parts.
Mr. Skin, Mr. Skin. I really dig that Mr. Skin.com.
Now, here's today's poll question. Who did you enjoy most on today's Best of the Week? A. Tiffany Thiessen Celebrity Feud with Jenny Garth. B. Richard and Sal reenact 50 Shades of Grey. C. Will the Farter and his mom in Studio 69. D. Howard and the staff talking Kelsey out of having breast reduction. Or E. Robin and Howard discussing the latest in Poopgate. To vote, go to SiriusXM.com/Howard.
Not fair that we have a news department following us around.
That's right. You can't escape Howard 100 News.
Another one of my dumb ideas.
When you see Stern News, we want to know about it. Email Howard100News at SiriusXM.com or call our toll-free tip line, 877-H100-TIP. For weekend traffic and weather on demand for Las Vegas, Chicago, Orlando, and other major cities, go to Sirius or XM, channels 132 to 140. Another Howard 100 News Brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.